Thanks for joining us on National Focus. I'm Kimani St. In the headlines, Prime Minister Skerrit issues a statement in the wake of Hurricane Harvey. Cabinet Secretary clarifies Minister for Trade in Cuba for annual medical checkup, and manufacturers urged to make good use of the $15 million loan facility. Stay with us for details of these and other stories after this.
I've been in the business for over 16 years. I get up in the mornings and I look forward to having the next cruise ship berth on island. When the visitor steps off the ship, the first impression is me. And I believe that I need to put my best foot forward and to ensure that everything I do it to the best of my ability. Based on my recommendation, visitors go to various sites, restaurants, bars, and vendors. I take that responsibility very seriously. I would like that the guest receives the same service that I have provided to that individual or guest. This business is bigger than me. Everybody plays a role. The cleaner who cleans my bus, my mechanic who does my checks, those persons ensure that I provide a quality service to the guest. The tourism dollar doesn't just stop with me. It allows me to pay the bank, visit the supermarket to feed myself and family, and have a drink with friends. My name is Jenna Gist, and tourism is my business.
Thanks for staying with us. The Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit is making way to assist Dominicans living in Texas who were affected by Hurricane Harvey. The Honorable Prime Minister issued a statement on Tuesday expressing sympathy with the government and people of the United States and is committing to a fundraising drive to assist Dominicans affected by the storm. By Tuesday, the Category 4 hurricane had dwindled to tropical storm strength but still threatens to dump more rain on Texas. Here is the Prime Minister's statement in its entirety.
I wish to express my empathy and solidarity with the government of the United States of America and more particularly the residents of the state of Texas, Houston more specifically. Clearly this is a catastrophic disaster which took place in Texas. We know very well in Dominica the extent of dislocation, the extent of damage these natural disasters can cause. As a matter of fact, just almost exactly 2 years ago, we suffered a similar fate. When I look at the thousands of families that have been affected, it really touches my heart as a world citizen. And I know that we have several Dominican families resident in Houston. I have had the opportunity to reach out directly to some of them and to express our concern and indicated to them the willingness of Dominica to assist where we can. I intend to visit Houston myself personally at the earliest opportunity to meet with Dominican residents there and to see how we can assist in restoring their lives to normalcy. One of the things I would like to propose is for us to reach out to our new citizens in particular, those high net worth citizens, and to see whether we could have some fundraising drive to assist our Dominican citizens who have been affected by this tragic flooding and so forth. And just looking at the stuff on the news is really touching. And speaking to Dominicans who've been affected, who had to be rescued by smaller boats and public authorities, they recounted to me the loss of their homes and all their belongings, the homes flooded completely. I also have American friends who are resident in Houston, whom I have spoken to. They themselves have had to be rescued and indicating that they have lost everything. Some of them recently bought homes. So it is really a tragedy, and we want to express our solidarity with the President, the the government and people of the United States, and of course the governor and the mayor of the city of Houston. It's really, really tragic, and we want to reach out to them and to say that our prayers and our thoughts are with them in this very difficult circumstance. And for any country, notwithstanding the size and the economy of the United States of America, no matter how small or large you are, you'll be affected. And these disasters, you never know when they're coming. And in the hurricane season now has been extended. And we in Dominica have to continue to be vigilant, and the rest of the Caribbean. And really, it's really, really sorry for what has happened in Houston. And I said our thoughts and prayers with them, and we look forward to reaching out to the Dominican residents who've been affected by this tragedy.
In more news, executive member of the Dominica Manufacturers Association, Yves Bonner, is optimistic that government's move to assist manufacturers will help take the sector to another level. However, Bonner says while the special loan facility placed at the Agricultural, Industrial and Development Bank, or the Aid Bank, for manufacturers is an achievement, it is only part of the process to take the sector to the next level. He says what the DMA is looking for is sustainability in the sector.
Sustainability will also bring stability in jobs. And the manufacturing sector is one that can attract skilled jobs. So we know that the government has made a lot of progress and efforts in providing tertiary educations. So we need companies, we need businesses to employ our youth here. And the manufacturing is certainly one of the sectors that can provide those jobs.
He called on manufacturers to make good use of the facility. He says assessments will be conducted periodically to determine the impact of the facility on the sector.
I think that the plan is to, on a regular basis, assess what has been done with the money, how it has been used, and see what jobs have been created, what companies have been consolidated, and see how it has benefited to the country and to the people of the country.
This is the third special loan facility government is making available to develop the private sector in recent times. In the last financial year, government made available $10 million for the agricultural sector and $15 million to the tourism sector, specifically for hoteliers and restaurant owners. The Honorable Prime Minister continues to reiterate his government's position to stimulate the economy by generating jobs through fostering a culture of entrepreneurship. A special loan facility of $1 million was also made available to musicians and the creative arts industry. In other news, the Dominica State College is joining the endeavors of government in human resource training for the advent of modern technology and career opportunities to follow the development of the new National Hospital. One of the goals of government for the new hospital is advanced training for medical professionals and the creation of jobs in the medical field. On Monday, Registrar and Dean of Academic Affairs at the DSC, Dr. Shaakira Pierre, said that the Dominica State College will launch new initiatives for training medical practitioners. She was speaking at the official opening ceremony of Orientation Week for the 2016-2017 academic year.
As we prepare for the benefits of this new hospital, the college is eager to begin new initiatives in healthcare training, from reintroducing the certificate program in practical nursing to short courses in community healthcare training. We are preparing our college and our country for the modernization of our medical and public health systems.
Dr. Pierre looks forward to DSC students becoming future employees at the modern facility.
We look forward to seeing you as the doctors, nurses, and administrators there. The college is also extending its reach to further improve the education sector by developing new programs for teacher training.
The new National Hospital is a $100 million gift from the People's Republic of China. Work began in October 2016. The first phase of construction is expected to be completed in October of this year. You're watching National Focus. More when we return.
I believe in the natural order of things. I believe in the harmony of things, in everything we do. We have to keep it natural. I've been doing farming for now over a decade. My day is very hectic, but I make it light, because I enjoy what I do. I enjoy producing the best quality goods and to make sure that the people that receive it, they receive the best that they can ever get. Right from the farm, everything that I grow, I process them back into the farm so that the same things that grow in the farm is what protects the farm. Tourism is my business. It's not just dealing with the foreigners that come in, but it's preparing those things that when they come, they can feel and taste the difference in coming to this exotic island. And it starts with the farmer, because we provide the things that they eat, that they taste, that they drink. I believe in my heart that it's my responsibility to provide quality. My name is Tony Alves, and tourism is my business.
Welcome back. Cabinet Secretary Steve Farrell has clarified misinformation of the health status of the Honourable Member of Parliament for the Portsmouth constituency, Ian Douglas. Reportedly, electronic media has purported that the Honourable MP, who is the Minister for Trade, Energy and Employment, was medically evacuated for medical attention. A press release from the Government of Dominica Cabinet Secretariat states Minister Douglas was not medically evacuated, as has been suggested by one electronic news outlet. There was no ambulance involved. There was no doctor or nurse who accompanied Minister Douglas.
Last week, Minister Douglas was indeed not feeling well and went to the Portsmouth Hospital, where he was examined by a doctor. A number of tests were prescribed for the minister to have undertaken the following day. The government of Dominica then took a decision to make arrangements for the minister to travel to Cuba, where the test that began at the Portsmouth Hospital could be completed, and then to proceed with a thorough checkup. Minister Douglas was not medically evacuated, as has been suggested by one electronic news outlet. There was no ambulance involved. There was no doctor or nurse who accompanied Minister Douglas. He walked to the aircraft on Saturday, which flew him directly from Douglas Charles to Cuba.
Cabinet Secretary Ambassador Steve Farrell announced that the government of Dominica has an arrangement with Cuba whereby ministers of government, parliamentary secretaries and other parliamentarians are able to have regular checkups in Cuba. Honorable Douglas traveled to Cuba on Saturday. And finally, this news time, as the opening of the academic year 2017-2018 draws closer, parents are being admonished to be firm in establishing direction for the education of their children. This call came from the Honourable Member of Parliament for the Castlebruce constituency, Johnson Drago. Honourable Drago says that the education system is doing its part in ensuring proper educational opportunities are being provided for pupils.
Parents, if your children fails, blame yourselves. Don't blame the system. Because we're doing everything we can to help you, my dear people. Parents, you must be the driving force of your children. As long as they're at your home, you have to guide them and direct them. Some of them openly saying they don't want to do nothing, and you're accepting that and you're feeding them. So you have to be firm. Take charge of your home and your children.
Specifically addressing parents of his constituency, the Honourable Member of Parliament recommitted to providing transportation for all college students. Honourable Drago cautioned that the present opportunities may not always be available, and so the most should be made of them.
For Dominica State College, and I know my other ministers are not listening, I will pay the transportation of every child from this area to attend the Dominica State College. We started in May. We were able to pay for every child from April, May, June. We paid for every child transportation to college. We intend to continue in September. The opportunities that we have now, I'm not sure if we'll have it again. So we must embrace it. So every child who left school, who is healthy and is able to go to the Dominica State College or another learning institution, I am prepared to assist.
The Honorable Parliamentary Representative also encouraged students to be responsible for their education by taking advantage of the assistance being offered to them. And for the anticipated challenges associated with the major renovations of the Sansovere Primary School soon to begin, Honorable Drago says a solution has been determined.
We have taken a decision because the Ministry of Education visited the school, and they also visited the Good Hope Resource Center. And the Good Hope Resource Center will be getting a letter pretty soon. The intention is, for the period of time during construction, school will continue at the Good Hope Resource Center. The ministry, they have assessed it, and they are satisfied that there is enough space for operating.
The Sansovere Primary School, which also doubles as the community hurricane shelter, will be renovated under the Basic Needs Trust Funds program. And that's all for the English segment of the news. Shaakira Pierre is up next with Creole highlights.
Bienvenue à ce nouvel accueil. Non, moi c'est Shaakira Pierre. Premier ministre Honorable Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit dit il a fait une manière pour aider Dominica qui s'est resté en Texas qui s'est affecté par cyclone Harvey. Honorable Skerrit fait parole à la lady il a été dit il voye naturel par gouvernement et puis mon l'Amérique et puis il aussi fait commitment pour faire activité pour lever l'argent pour Dominica qui s'est affecté par cyclone là. Bon, mardi, cyclone là te descend pour une tempête, mais ça a toujours fait dommage et puis mené d'autres la pluie en Texas. Premier ministre Skerrit dit il voulait battre Texas une visite pour joindre et puis Dominica qui est en Texas. Honorable Skerrit dit là il parlait et puis Dominica qui était affecté, il dit kayo te pléglo et puis yo te pète kayo. Honorable Skerrit dit Dominica continue pour prédire bayo en temps ça là. Qui difficile bayo. À d'autres nouvelles, quand l'école a ouvert même parlement pour constituency Castle Bruce, Honorable Johnson Drago a crié à son parent pour point éducation affaires sérieux. Honorable Drago dit ministre éducation là qu'a fait pas yo quand yo qu'a poursuivi toute bagaille étudiant besoin pour aller à l'école. Honorable Drago te qu'a parlé pendant une inauguration pour village council Petit Souffrère et puis Sansovere mercredi semaine passée. Mam parlement l'a dit, c'est par la haute constituency, gouvernement a continué pour poursuivre transportation pour étudiants qui attendent State College Dominica. Il aussi dit que ces opportunités, ça là, parce que toujours là, c'est qui fait aussi poser servir pour faire quelque chose de bon. Honorable Drago aussi encourage ces étudiants là pour prendre responsabilité pour l'éducation yo, parce que le gouvernement qui a une opportunité. Membre exécutif pour l'association Moun qui a fait produit local Jean-Yves Bonnet dit il content pour parler au gouvernement faire pour aider Moun qui a fait produit local et puis pour avancer ce secteur là. Mais Bonnet dit en même temps le gouvernement fait 15 millions de dollars available en aide banque pour Moun qui engagé en affaires ça là. Il s'est assuré par ces Moun là qui a fait produit local là pour avancer ce secteur là. Il dit sa association là qu'a gardé pour un secteur là, c'est pour secteur là ça sustainable. Bonnet dit que le gouvernement fait l'argent là available, c'est pour yo un secteur là pour faire employment ba jeunesse et puis faire travail ba moun. Il dit c'est moun là qui bénéficie de l'argent ça là pour servir l'argent là pour faire business yo meilleur. Membre exécutif là dit un assessment qui est fait pour savoir comment l'argent là qu'a des secteurs là. Ça c'est troisième facilité spéciale gouvernement qu'a mis pour développer le secteur privé à Dominica. À l'année là qui passe, le gouvernement mettait 10 millions de dollars pour le secteur agriculture et puis 15 millions pour le secteur touriste. Premier ministre Honorable Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit a fait commitment pour faire travail avec la battute. Une facilité spéciale à valeur $1 million te fait avec la bas musicien. Et puis finalement, State College Dominica a joint et puis sa gouvernement voulait faire pour battre pour monde qui travaille à l'hôpital neuf là. Gouvernement li batouenman pou profesyonal medikal epi pou fe employman a branche sa la. Lady Chef Academic College la, Dr. Shaakira Pierre, di State College Dominica ki lanse inisiatif nef pou touenman pou moun ki an medsen. I osi di se etudiant la ki ka fe se souje sa la ke employe an l'hôpital nef la. L'hôpital nef la se yon kado hot se chinois la avale $100 million. Travail à ce l'hôpital là commencé en octobre l'année passée et puis premier dégoût là qui finit en octobre l'année ça là. Ça c'est tout pour Nouvelle à Creole. Non, moi c'est Shaakira Pierre. Au revoir.
Coming up next, your tip for the hurricane season.
When you think about it, food is life. That's why people come to Dominica. They don't only come for the waterfall or the scenery or the views, but it's the flavor. Sometimes it is just what they can taste. The flavors that we have here, you can't find anywhere in the world. They are truly unique. I've been in business 17 years and I see so many guests come and go. My business is to put a smile on their face and something good in their belly. Everything we serve here is local. It comes from all over Dominica. So we get fresh lettuce or vegetable or fish from Saint-Sauveur, all our product from the farm. Sometimes go on the farm and have them pick. The uniqueness of the experience is in how authentic it is. I heard the taxi driver promoting my plantain chips. I said, that's the best plantain chips I ever have. I don't have to go and put on TV. Money is not everything, but leaving customer with a smile, friendly service, and they will come back. This is the real Dominica. I'm just proud to be a part of it. My name is Maurice Smith. They call me Rudy. Tourism is my business.
In case there are warnings of a hurricane or storm in your area, know where to go. If you are ordered to evacuate, know the local hurricane evacuation routes to take and have a plan for where you can stay. Contact your local emergency management agency for more information. Put together a go bag, disaster supply kit, including a flashlight, batteries, cash, first aid supplies, medications, and copies of your critical information if you need to evacuate. And that's all for this edition of National Focus. We always welcome your suggestions and comments. Drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm or visit our website, news.gov.dm. Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/GIS News Dominica, and follow us on Twitter at GIS Dominica. You can also catch up on past National Focus newscasts on our GIS Dominica YouTube channel. Live streaming is also available on our YouTube channel 24 hours a day. From all of us here on the GIS News production team, I'm Kimani St. Thanks for watching and join us again next time on National Focus.